Um, so it takes a lot of precision. It takes a lot of depth emotionally. And how do you balance that in your life? How do you, and being a therapist, I don't know if you know that I'm a therapist. I'm a therapist, and I think about balance, and I talk about this with people I've interviewed, and I talk about it with clients and such. How do you balance the kind of work that you're doing? Definitely talk about some of your original stuff too. The emotional depth, the precision, the practice, the diligence with your life.
Well, to be honest, I mean, having such an early head start, so to speak, on where you develop enough technique and you have an ear for music and then you expand on it, um, diving into some material that's in front of you, it's you're able to sort of absorb it and do it. It's just what you do. It's really not that. You're going to run into some stuff that's tricky that takes a little extra time and practice. But for me, once you already sort of have that skill set, it's just sort of grist for the mill. I mean, it's not really anything that the thing that takes more balancing really is the other stuff where you have to plan for travel, and then when you're making records and you're writing, and then that takes such a focus, and then you're plucked from that focus to go do this other thing, and then you have to sort of like replant yourself into that zone. That's the balancing part that's a little harder, because if you're going to do something the way I do with making records, it's all in and your concentration's all in, and so you have to then be able to compartmentalize to shifting your focus towards your relationships, responsibilities you have in general, at home and other things. But, but when it's time to make the music, it's got to be all in. And that's challenging, but I think we've all at this point figured out how to do it,
Right.
and get it
Like the
done.
locking in, and then, oh, right, you've got like the honeydew list you've got to take care of around the
Yeah.
house or whatever it
Yeah,
is.
yeah, for sure. And that's actually good though, because I think sometimes you can get a little too, you're down in this zone, and you're almost just the tunnel vision. Maybe at a certain point it's like, hey man, maybe take a break, you know. But it's so easy, and anybody that makes records and does this kind of thing will tell you it's so easy to just, you won't even realize you haven't eaten all day. I mean, you're just, next thing you know, you like the sun's going down and you're still like, well, wait, but I'm still working on this guitar tone or something, and you just completely focused. But it's all good once you figure out how to, as you say, balance it out.